Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Max. I'm the Chief Evangelist over here at Happily, and I'm going to be showing you a Code Happily feature called Price Books. Now, Price Books is a feature that people have wanted inside of HubSpot since as long as I can remember, and Quote Happily is the very first app to bring full price book functionality natively into HubSpot quoting. Now, the way Price Books work in Quote Happily is pretty simple. All you got to do is come over to the Price Books section over here, and you'll see all your different price books. You can either import a price book CSV if you'd rather kind of create it in a spreadsheet first and bring it in, or you can hit create new price book on the top right. All you got to do is give it a name, give it a description, and then you can start adding products to it. Now I'm going to go look at one that I've already created here. This is my Team 1 price book. Okay. And what price books essentially do is really a bunch of different things. One, it really dictates which products you're able to sell as a sales rep when a certain price book is activated on a quote that you're building. So the whole idea is I can come in here and I can add products from my entire HubSpot product library, right? And then what I can do is make it so there's only certain products sitting inside of here. So the very first, very simple thing is that when I have a price book active and we're actually setting this price book using a rule, if you haven't watched the video on the rules engine, go check that out. But when I go hit add line item here, instead of seeing my entire HubSpot product library, I'm only seeing the products that are present in this price book. Right. So that's one thing. So this is really great for situations where you have only certain products you can sell in certain situations, right? Whether it's based on the team that the user is on, which user is actually creating the quote, what country they're selling into, what business unit they're in. There's all different ways that you can use rules to automatically set these price books so reps only are able to sell what they are allowed to sell instead of getting carte blanche access to the entire HubSpot product library. Because remember, the HubSpot product library does not let you segment your products, but price books is a really great way to do that. However, there's a couple other features of price books. So if we come back into price books here, you'll also see that you can override the prices in your price books. So for example, let's say I built a price book here that was meant for, let's say, wholesalers, right? And anytime I'm selling to wholesalers, and I can set up a rule to automatically apply this, anytime I'm selling to wholesalers, any products that are in this automatically get a 10% decrease. So I can come in here, I can override the prices, and it will automatically override all of the prices for me. And when I go add those products to a quote, the price will be automatically adjusted instead of me having to do the guesswork of how much I actually have to discount it or whatever. Now, I can override prices for everything in sort of like a blanket motion, or I can come down and override the price of individual line items too as well. Now, when I'm editing the price of an individual line item, the other thing that I can do is actually apply volume pricing. So based on how many units are being sold on that line item, I can change how the price actually is depending on how many units are being sold instead of having to do the math on my own. So I can say, for example, the first unit to the 100th unit will be a certain price. So I'll put in $10 here. And then what I can do is I can add another tier and I can say anywhere from 100 to 200 units, it's going to be $5, right? And anything 200 above, it'll be $3. So when I go and actually add those products to the actual line item, it'll work. So whenever I go and add those products as line items, as I change the quantity, dynamically that price will actually change to whatever I've overridden it to. That's a basic introduction to price books. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to let us know.